postseason is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And they'll be brought up by someone who's got a big arm, Brock, but he can really run it too, Malik Willis.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills
putting a receiver in motion. Dive play straight ahead. Rolling into enemy territory. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. There's a dive up the middle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
First down, play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Bills.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Dowdle again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run with Dowdle. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. The Bills and Malik Willis ready for this next possession. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Tight end motioning right. Throwing on first down, Willis. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck on first down, here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd.
Gun snap now to Willis. Stepping up and he's going to run. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And he dodged the tackle. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up
sending him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. The afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They send a man in motion. This time it's a passing play. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and 10.
Willis to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards.
They go play action. Here's Willis. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
19 more
It's a gain of 19 on the play.
Love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
by Julian Ball. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Willis to the air. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They go play action on first down. Massive hits, the ball's out. It didn't look like a Bill got it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know They just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Trying to throw this from the gun. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Willis. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Willis. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to... Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
49ers nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The 49ers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Now start on the ground. Dowdle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Takes the 2nd down snap. That's Worthy running the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. running it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To throw, here's Willis. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Willis. It's his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
2 on the play. And this is 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are on it short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Turpin back deep to return. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 12-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a throw. Brought in right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And we got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So we're going to get a challenge here as the 49ers want another look at that last play.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch
Yeah.
of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spots, and that's enough to give them the first down. Right back to Worthy. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's another 49er.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They are throwing it again. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Third down here. Need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Looking to return from the 29. Has some daylight through the 40. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The 49ers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Throwing now on 1st down. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
It's now 3rd and 13.
3rd down from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Bills' offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. They'll get it right at midfield following the INT. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Into traffic, complete! And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Here's Willis. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes! And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Throwing is Willis. Finds the in route, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. No better luck than the last play, Broncos. He just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Waddle makes the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bills, 1st down.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
7-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our tour
halftime
around
report.
the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And here's the Bears wideout. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bears improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And that passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Intended for his tight end. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. They'll cobble together a yard there. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle.
Azeez Al-Shaair on the tackle.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
They'll
Bills'
work against the blitz.
48-yard
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
8-yard loss on
Just
the
an
play.
incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this third down. They're throwing it. Trying to set that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the third.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bills and Malik Willis ready for this next possession. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Kirk
27
comes in motion right. Willis to throw it. That's incomplete on second down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
Now third down and 9 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw to the right finds Waddle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. The play fake, now Willis to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Willis. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the option, it's Dowdle. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Rico Dowdle, the ball carrier. Azeez Al-Shire on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's Willis to the air. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Willis now. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Dump off, caught by his back. Reaches the 40. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
There's a handoff up the gut. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Elliott connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go with Dowdle on the run. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Back to the line they come, second down.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Second down now, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Jameson Williams, incomplete. Craig Woodson there defensively.
Throw here, third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that will make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills and Malik Willis ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action. Here's Willis. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Makes it second and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Willis now, third down. He's going to run for it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Buffalo.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard does. Their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Quick slant here to Kirk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Air it out on third. Looking right, and he finds him. And He takes it down to the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bills first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It moves to second and 10.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into first and goal.
Bills, first down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. They'll try and punch it in, and they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
They got 21 yards on the play, and that gives the 49ers the first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by 6. First and 10 now from the 46. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with third and short. To throw. Completing to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw.
Second and 3.
Gets him on the in route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Here he is to throw. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bills and Malik Willis ready for this next possession. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Throwing on first down, Willis. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Gun snap now to Willis. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Here's Willis to the air. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Willis. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And that should be their last gasp in this game.
There's no question, Kate. He holds himself to blame for the loss, but I hold this offensive blame and fault more. That was a longer kick than they were comfortable with for a game on the line, but he did his best to try to will it through anyway.
Here's a design run. So the 49ers take a win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.